Hello, my lovelies. This is going to be our weekly shadow work. We're going to start with conversations with our inner self. Remember, if the messages fit, sit and feel the emotions, discuss it with yourself, journal about it, and release the negative emotions. It's time to work on healing. So shadow work, what do we need to know for the collective? What are some triggers that we need to recognize and identify? Failed relationships. What is a common thread in your failed relationship? Resent. What do you feel most resentful about? Blame. What do you often blame others for? Inner child. In your childhood, what did you not receive, and how has this impacted you? Judgment. What do you judge others for, and do you do the same thing that you judge others for? Communication. How does your shadow self influence your communication style? Inner teen. Who were your favorite teachers and why? And energy drainers. What always drains your energy? All right, let's see what we have from finding the balance, the integration. What do we need to do to find solutions? Needs. What are needs that you have that have been neglected, and how can you establish your needs and standards more strongly in life? Childhood memory. Think back to a time that you felt hurt as a child. Imagine you could speak to your child self at that moment. What would you say? Happiness. What makes you feel the happiest, and how can you move toward that happiness right now? Breaking cycles. What negative cycles could be broken by addressing your self-sabotaging behaviors? Releasing anger. I can feel my anger melt away when? Self-discovery. What do you fear most about self-discovery? And ancestors. Think about your ancestors. What questions do you have for them? All right, let's see what we need to know, what's hidden from us from our shadow self. The Knight of Swords and the Five of Wands. All right, so somebody is lacking courage somewhere in order to go forward and take action. They need to find their courage, their bravery, and the Five of Wands. There could be a lot of conflict, and we're trying to go towards our peace instead. All right, there could be some sort of deception that's going to be found out or illuminated. I feel like the truth is always revealed, so there could be something coming to light or somebody telling you the truth, lies or deception being exposed. And around work, we have to put our best foot forward. We can't rush through things. Pay attention to detail. We are almost to Mercury in retrograde. We're in the shadow phase. It goes full retrograde on April the 1st. Not fooling. And that lasts about 3 weeks till the 25th. So we need to really focus our energy on things that are positive, and we need to double check things. So quality over quantity for work. Anywhere in life, but especially in work, finances, hard work is going to be required. The Wheel of Fortune in the shadow is kind of like a string of bad luck, so we really want to flip that around. And there's some sort of choice or decision needing to be made about a romantic relationship. Do you want to stay? Do you want to go forth to like marriage and commitment, or do you want to walk away? And I feel like you're not going to overthink this. You need to make a decision, but there's hesitation. The Tower in the shadow is a little less severe, but still kind of lacking the initiative to change. There's hesitation there, so we want to address that. It's self-imposed, so you're starting to kind of come out of your comfort zone or your cocoon, seeing things differently. Kind of the light bulb clicks on and there's this illumination or a breakthrough. And we are finally cutting out some toxic cycles, addiction, codependency, things that leave you stuck, trapped, or bound. We also need to rest more. The Four of Wands is needing to rest a little bit more, but it's also about marriage and commitment. And so 1111 on the card symbolizes mirrored energy. This is also an indication that you desire marriage and commitment with the right person. But there could be some deception. Again, I feel like this is going to be revealed. We also have the moon. So that's telling us that anything that's deceptive will be exposed. The Page of Swords says that someone's very curious about you. And so I feel like the truth is going to be revealed. Someone could be spying on you as well. And it's time to let go of a very heavy burden. So let's see what else we need to know going forward. What do we need to know to find the balance from our shadow self to our light self? How do we integrate? All right, King of Swords. So you could be dealing with somebody who's got kind of a short fuse. They're very intelligent, but they're also kind of cutthroat. They're also somebody who can be seen as quite cold or abrasive, so you might need some caution with that person or some strength. I feel like you're strong enough to overcome the issue. We have the Emperor as well. You could be trying to decide between a King of Swords and the Emperor. So I feel like you need to make wise decisions. That might also take some strength. But she's got an arrow here, so you're catapulting forward in a new direction. Maybe you're leaving something behind, going towards your divine counterpart. The Emperor makes strategic moves. You might be a conquest for this person where they intend to succeed and actually capture you, but you are at a crossroads and you're going to need to remove any sort of blinders to actually make a logical decision and decide which path you wish to take going forward. The Seven of Swords, again, deception will be revealed. There's the truth and clarity coming out, and we need to go towards the balance. She is pouring from an empty cup. You can no longer do that. You have to first pour into your own cup to be fulfilled, and then you will find what is right for you and be able to give to others. You might also be attracting somebody who's very nurturing, very romantic, very loyal, trustworthy, that wears their heart on their sleeve. We've had a lot of deception in this reading. This person would be the opposite of that, as well as the Emperor. So something's got to give. You got to end something, the old cycle, to get to the new cycle. Death and rebirth, transformation. The Queen of Coins is also somebody who's very focused on work and business. You might not even really be thinking about love when this new person comes in, but I feel like once it does, you're going to have to make an actual decision. Remember, indecision is still a decision, choosing not to do anything. All right, and we turn things around with the Wheel of Fortune. So positive changes are coming, but again, it still changes, but it could be the happiness that you're looking for, marriage, commitment, all those things. So don't overthink it. Stop losing sleep about these. Change your way of thinking. Go towards the peace and away from the conflict and chaos, and you will find the love and the celebration you're looking for. There is communication coming, and it is because it is divinely orchestrated. So I do feel like it's a divine counterpart coming in for some of you, or somebody that is just more emotionally evolved, and that's the only decision that can be reached. It's time to overcome the heartbreak and the pain, any sort of confusion, and go towards this new beginning for love. So for some of you, it's a brand new person coming in. Could be a divine counterpart, a twin flame, or soulmate, or somebody that the divine, the creator, God, source, spirit, the universe has orchestrated this meeting for you guys to meet up, because it's a new beginning. Have a great week. We'll see you soon.